Hello everybody, it's now Thursday and I finished the work I was supposed to do here in Moss, and now I'm heading for my brother's place and we'll be spending the weekend there, and I will continue the ride down in Europe on probably Monday, I think. This is where I've been staying. It's a really nice hotel, really liked it. So let's get back on the bike. It's a really nice parking house here, goes under all the buildings. I haven't decided what route I'm going to take, if I'm going to ride through Oslo or if I will let Moto take me another way. I'm going out to get some GPS signal and then I will decide. So I went for the E6. It's around 130 kilometers up to where my brother lives, and tomorrow I'm going to change the tires on the bike. I really wonder how hard it's going to be to break the bead on these, because I've heard that they can be quite hard or difficult to get off. So really look forward to getting that done. So it's time to change these tires. I think most instructional videos online make this look so easy. I've done this many times before, but I still think this was a real pain in the ass. I wouldn't even consider doing this without the Bead Pro tire irons. Sure, you will always find other ways, but the Bead Pro irons are designed specifically to break the bead easier, and even with them it was really tough. If you are bringing tire tools on your bike and have never done this before, I would really recommend trying it at home to get the proper technique. And even with the right technique, it can be challenging. That said, I'm not a pro, so it's just my honest opinions. Fader. Oj.
Där då.
Oj. Holy crap. Oh. I'm using just normal hand soap to lubricate the tire. It's not the best, but it'll get the job done. There is another tool I have to mention that you basically need, or at least I need it to get this job done, and this is the Bead Buddy, also from Motion Pro, and this helps you keep the tire down from the bead when you are working on the opposite side. It's a must-have, I really have to say that. I feel kind of like a wuss saying that this is difficult, but I have found out that it's something with this narrow rim and this tire dimension that makes it more difficult because the edge that you have to break the bead from, to get the tire down from, is thicker, and it just makes it more difficult. I can imagine doing this out in the field, in the bush or whatever. It's not going to make it easier, so I have a center stand on my bike, at least to have that sorted. So it's all about being a little prepared.
Those are fucking torqued.
Done. So I just left my brother's place. We have had a family gathering there this weekend, and now I'm officially starting my trip down in Europe. So today I don't really have a plan, I just need to get going, and I think I will head down for Trelleborg and take the ferry over to Poland, and then ride down to Krakow and visit Auschwitz. So that's the plan so far. I started off a little late today, it's soon 1 o'clock, so I probably won't be going all the way to Trelleborg today. We'll just have to see. I was supposed to start tomorrow, but it's going to rain a lot, so I decided to start today instead. I realize I talk a lot about the rain, but that's the way it is. So we just passed Oslo now. There's a little less traffic today than it has been the last times, or last week when I rode here, but it's still enough. Great weather, it's 20 degrees. So that's perfect.
I finished us before we even begun, thank God. All the fun times we had, tell me, do I ever miss that? I try to figure this all out for myself. All the games that you played, I'm feeling numb to the pain. I don't need you already back.
So I got sick of the motorway, so I used Moto to find me a different route to a place called Borås, and I'm going to try to find an Airbnb around the area there. So the Swedish countryside. Thank you, Moto, for finding me this curvy road. A little narrow, but lots of fun on the T7. So the clock is now 5:15 in the afternoon, and it's time to find an Airbnb, which I luckily did. So I'm now in a town called Borås, obviously, and I just went to buy some groceries and something to eat for supper, and now I'm heading for my Airbnb. It's around 30 kilometers from here. So we are spending the night on the countryside. That suits me perfect, away from all the city hustle and sounds. So I got it really cheap, or at least I think so, 750 kroners, that's cheap. So we are arriving at the Airbnb. Puttgarden it's called, on the countryside, just as I like it. Hei, hei! Takk, takk! Det er en nordmann du får på besøk. Det går vel bra. So, this is today's Airbnb. It's on a horse farm out on the countryside, as I said. Really cozy. Just 750 kroners. That's cheap. That's it. Shower. Perfect. So today we rode 437 kilometers. Not that far, but far enough. So, see you tomorrow. So I had a great night here in what was it called actually? Lenghem. Lenghem, I think it's pronounced in Swedish. And last night I discovered that the ferry from Trelleborg to Poland doesn't depart at the same times each day. So today it's departing at 8 o'clock in the morning and at 11 o'clock in the evening. So that doesn't suit me that well. I don't think I would like to take the night ferry. So I'm considering to ride the Oresund bridge instead and take the ferry from Rødbyhavn to Puttgarden instead. It will be a longer drive down to Auschwitz, but I will be there probably at around the same time, because I won't have to wait on the ferry from Trelleborg. So I think that's going to be the way to do it. And maybe I will ride some TET trails, because there is some TET trails on the way down to Malmö, or yeah, Oresund Bridge. Clock is now 9 o'clock in the morning. I was up early and had a little jog to keep my mind in a positive state. So let's just keep on going. Time to fill up the tank, and this bike's got a 16 liters tank, and my Africa Twin CRF 1000's got a 24 liters tank. So I actually thought I would be having bigger issues getting used to this than I've had, but it's actually going just fine. So let's find out which direction I'm heading. I chose the TET route now, and I also chose to jump in so that it will lead me to the best point where I can enter the route and not having to start navigating at the start of the route. So that's brilliant. So I'm going to do a little TET, and if it takes too long time, then I maybe will go back to the highway, or yeah, we'll see.
Toast for those lost old eyes, and my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart.
Finally I can see the ocean again. So I left the TET to make some miles. So we will be passing Malmö in a while. So I left the highway to have a look at the viewpoint of the Oresund bridge.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.
Now we are about to cross the Oresund bridge, which I have been looking forward to.
That was easy. Look at all those windmills. Crazy.
So I think this is a fantastic piece of engineering. The total distance of the bridge with the tunnel included is around 16 kilometers, so it's quite long.
The bridge goes down under the water in a tunnel. That's kind of fascinating. I guess I will have to find a place to sleep when I'm on the ferry. I don't think the ferry takes that long. I think it's under an hour actually, so the clock is now 3 and I have around 2 hours left to the ferry. And if you book a ticket online, you avoid a 15 euro fee that you have to pay if you buy the ticket in the harbor. So I'm going to stop and fill some gas, and then I will buy the ticket. Segelkohle. Segelkohle.
So we are now passing Copenhagen, and the traffic has been pretty heavy. 3 and 4 lanes and lots of cars, so better keep my eyes open here. We are riding towards Ferry Bridge now. The roads are boring, but the view is great. And I'm actually quite happy right now. It's a great weather and I feel like the adventure is kind of starting more and more.
So it just started raining. I'm talking about the rain again. Okay. I will have to put my rain coat on, I think.
Finally, we are riding on board this ferry, and I'm lucky I got to go first. This is my first time taking a ferry in another country, so that will be interesting, but I figure it's pretty much the same. I'm actually going to end this episode on board this ferry. I really hope to see you again on the other side. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That means a lot to me and this little channel here. So until next time, we are out.